Coach Wheeler, can you give us a few tips on how to heal yourself after breakup or divorce?
How to heal yourself after breakup or divorce? Well, that's a big one. That is a big one. Um, yeah, after a breakup or divorce, obviously you're going to be feeling very hurt, feeling upset, unless it was you that walked away, which could be the case. So you might still feel a bit guilty. You might feel bad. You might feel upset that kind of obviously your world is going to change. You know, if you're getting divorced, you're going to have to go through the divorce, maybe splitting up the house, settling the finances. If you've got children, you know, all of those things that you've got to get through. So all of those things are going to be a challenge. But obviously, how you feel inside that, as I say in a lot of the things I do, is about your values, your principles, your human needs. These are very important when it comes to love. Your human needs are very important because a lot of them, and this is worth thinking about, a lot of them are going to be taken away. A lot of your human needs that you are getting from your partner, from the love, from the marriage, from your children, from all of it, depending on what side you're on. You could be the mother that's left with the children. You could be the husband that's left with the children. You could be left behind with the children. And even if it's just a normal breakup in a relationship, you still would have had all of those things that you shared together. So it's going to be very important for you to recognize your human needs, the things that you were getting from the relationship, and the things that won't be there anymore. But you need to focus on the reason the relationship ended. That's the biggest thing to remember, is the reason the relationship ended, and to focus on that as your driving force. Now you might kind of think, well, it ended because someone cheated on me, or it might have ended because they were abusive, or I didn't love them anymore, whatever. It's like, whatever the reason was, the reason I say to focus on that is because that will be your goal, is to remember, don't buckle and think, well, if they cheated on me, can I forgive them? You know, and you've already had the argument, you've decided to break up, you're going through the divorce, you've decided to divorce, you've had the conversation. There's going to be moments when you feel weak, when you feel lonely, when you feel upset, you're going to feel angry, you're going to feel hurt, betrayed. You may feel those feelings to yourself because you feel like, wow, I was with this person for 1 year, 7 years, 15 years, 25 years, however long, whatever happened. You know, so it's really important for you to recognize your human needs and to focus them in new ways, in new positive ways, and look at your values, the values that have been affected, the ones that have been taken away, the ones that have been hurt, damaged, you know, and neglected maybe from the relationship. So you might need to get new ones, but look at those, keep them as your focus, always have those in the background, your human needs, your values and your principles. They always need to be there because they are who you are, and also the reason you split up. Make sure you stay on that, you know, to focus on that. If they did wrong to you, you still use that as the focus because they're the ones that harmed you. They're the ones that left you. They're the ones that did the deed. If it's you that did that, it's still worth focusing on that. And the reason I say that is, don't be harsh on yourself. The reason you did those things, maybe you cheated, maybe you had an affair, maybe you got angry in an argument and you, I don't know, maybe something happened and you crossed the line. Be kind to yourself and say, okay, why did that happen? You need to look at your human needs and what you weren't getting from the relationship to make you cheat, to maybe make you become angry and aggressive and you got violent in that moment. I don't know what happened. Everyone's situation is different. And if the relationship just ended, understand that as well. What human needs weren't getting met? What values weren't getting met? And they just fell by the wayside and you drifted apart. Do you see? So it's really important. I know I go on about human needs, values, and your principles all the time, but they're really important in who you are. But during the breakup, is try to remember as well. I think another thing I would say is that try not to be bitter, try not to be hateful, try not to let anger and revenge be at the forefront of your thoughts. Try to remember about being a good person, you know, letting the relationship end, let it pass, put it in the past. Remember that it's now going to be the past. You're going to a new future. You're looking to a new start. You're looking to a new you. So focus on that. Your human needs, your values, the ones that weren't getting met, the ones that were getting met that you might miss, the ones that you'll miss out on because they'll no longer be there, and the ones that you maybe need to go and get. And don't let alcohol, don't let temptation, don't let weakness cloud your judgment when you're going through that, because it will be tricky and it will be hard. So I hope that kind of covers most of the points. But yeah, always focus on yourself, focus on your human needs, your values, and be kind to yourself and be kind to the situation. Don't let it get too crazy. So I hope that helps. And yeah, Coach Wheeler.
Thank you so much.